In a small house in the ancient town of Zarephath, grief filled the air. A widow held the lifeless body of her only son. He had been her hope, her future, her reason to keep going in a harsh and uncertain world, but now he was gone. The silence of death had entered the home. In despair, the mother cried out to the prophet Elijah. Why had this happened? Why had hope been taken away? Elijah took the boy in his arms and carried him to an upper room. There, alone, he prayed with desperate faith. And then something extraordinary happened. Life returned. The child breathed again. The impossible had occurred. But this miracle raises one of the deepest questions in all of existence. Who has the power to give life and to restore it? To explore that mystery, we must first look beyond Earth, into the story of life and renewal written across the universe itself. The James Webb Space Telescope is revealing something remarkable about the cosmos. The universe is filled with cycles of death and renewal. Astronomers have observed massive stars reaching the end of their lives in spectacular explosions known as supernovae. In these explosions, a dying star releases enormous amounts of energy and matter into space. At first glance, it looks like destruction, but something remarkable follows. The debris from the exploded star spreads across space, forming vast clouds of gas and dust. Inside these clouds, gravity begins to gather the material once again. Over time, new stars begin to form, new solar systems emerge, new planets are born. In a poetic sense, astronomers often say that the universe is built from the ashes of ancient stars. The elements that make up planets, oceans, and even human bodies were once forged inside stars that died billions of years ago. Creation itself seems to follow a pattern of endings that lead to new beginnings. Yet even in this cosmic cycle, there is an important difference. The original star does not return to life. Nature produces renewal, but not resurrection.
In the natural order of the universe, death remains final, unless something greater intervenes.
The miracle performed through Elijah is recorded in the Old Testament. In 1 Kings 17:21-22 we read, "Then he stretched himself out on the child 3 times and cried out to the Lord, 'Lord my God, let this boy's life return to him.' The Lord heard Elijah's cry and the boy's life returned to him, and he lived." Imagine the moment. A silent room, a grieving prophet praying with all his heart. Then suddenly, breath returns. The chest rises, eyes open, life restored. Elijah carried the child downstairs and said to the mother, "Look, your son is alive."
In that moment, despair turned to astonishment, grief turned to joy, death had lost its grip.
Science teaches us that life depends on incredibly complex systems. Cells require energy. DNA carries genetic instructions. Proteins perform thousands of essential tasks inside every living cell. When life stops, these systems collapse. The body returns to dust. Across the universe, life, if it exists elsewhere, would depend on similar biological principles. In the natural order of things, death appears final. But the miracle recorded in the story of Elijah reveals something extraordinary. Life does not ultimately belong to biological systems. Life belongs to the Creator, the same Creator who formed galaxies and stars, the same Creator who designed the delicate chemistry of living cells, the same Creator who filled the universe with the elements necessary for life. The prophet Elijah did not create life. He prayed, and the Creator responded. The miracle reminds us that life itself is not merely a product of nature. It is a gift sustained by the one who formed the universe, the one who ignited the stars. the one who breathed life into humanity. The universe revealed by modern astronomy is breathtaking. Nebulae glowing like celestial gardens, galaxies spiraling through the darkness, stars shining across billions of light years. The cosmos is vast, yet within that vast universe, life exists on a small blue planet. Life that can love, hope, believe, and sometimes pray. The story of Elijah reminds us of something profound. The creator of the universe is not distant. He hears the cries of human hearts. He sees suffering. He responds to faith. The same power that formed galaxies also sustains life. And sometimes, in moments beyond explanation, that power restores what was lost. So when you look up at the night sky, remember the stars revealed by telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope. Remember the cosmic cycles of death and renewal. And remember this ancient miracle. A grieving mother, a praying prophet, a child restored to life.
Because the same Creator who fills the universe with stars
is also the source of life itself, and the breath that ignited the cosmos still breathes hope into the world today.